Hey, big fan Breezy, what's good, man?
Yo, shout to Greenleaf exclusive. Shout to your panel and your channel. I subscribed the other day. I was listening to the panel. I think I pulled up when y'all was doing the draft, the mock to see who was gonna be where and what pick y'all was gonna get. I had tapped in and I subscribed that day. So shout to you. I like what you do.
Salute to you.
Um, but as a Nets fan, I'm keeping a close eye to what the Houston Rockets do. Kind of like what happened with the Celtics, and they had the third pick from the Nets in 2016 and in 2017, and they got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Kind of seeing what Houston going to do with the picks. And I just kind of wanted to add to the conversation because I was saying this all season about how coaching is, in my opinion, like a good 35 to 45% to contribute to winning. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the offensive schemes, the defensive schemes, who to let shoot open shots, to just the whole strategy of winning the game. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to ask y'all because I heard y'all just say it. So I'm just asking for a number. How much do y'all think coaching contributes to a winning basketball, a brand of good winning basketball?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head, bro. I agree with what you said, man. I think it's like I say about a good 40%. Because if you look at the teams, right, and let's just go to the last 30 years, man, since the 90s. Um, the teams that won multiple chips had really good coaches, right? We could just go down the line. Obviously, the Bulls, they damn near ran the 90s. Then you got our Houston Rockets, Rudy Tomjanovich, Hall of Fame coach, Phil Jackson. Then you come into the 2000s, Phil Jackson again. And then if you look at the teams that even got there, right? The Knicks, we beat the Pat Riley and the Knicks. When Pat Riley was the coach of the Knicks, even back when he was the coach of the Showtime Lakers, then you got Jeff Van Gundy. Even though Jeff Van Gundy, I want to say lead coach, but in the 90s, Jeff Van Gundy was cool. He was solid, right? Then coming into the 2000s, Phil Jackson again, Larry Brown when he was on the Pistons. Then them 76ers teams, Larry Brown was the coach of the teams when they went against the Lakers, when Iverson was winning all them fucking games, scoring all them points. So and then you go now you got Pat Riley again with the Heat, and they won another ring. Avery Johnson, when they went they went there, they lost it. Avery Johnson was cool. He was a good coach. I think that situation in Dallas was kind of fucked up. A lot of off the court shit going on, and Avery kind of lost his passion to coach. He became a commentator. Then you move forward, and then Phil Jackson again, right? Of Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying, in the Celtics. Then you got Phil Jackson again. He got to the finals 3 times. They won it twice. See the pattern? Good coaching. Then Eric
Yeah.
Spoelstra, right? It's a pattern to this shit. Then Steve Kerr. And then Mark Jackson built them teams up, and then gave to Steve Kerr. They ran it. So you see the pattern. Good coaching, bro. You ain't gonna see no scrub coaches, no team with no scrub ass coach winning. I'm on Doc Rivers' head top, but I don't think Doc Rivers is a scrub coach. I think he's overrated. But I think Doc Rivers is a good coach. If you get Doc Rivers on your team today, Doc Rivers will guarantee stamp it. You get a semifinals conference appearance in the playoffs. You're gonna get to the second round with Doc Rivers. Is he gonna get you past that? Probably not. But you're guaranteed to win about 50 to 60 games and go about 6 or 7 games in the playoff series in the second round. Doc Rivers can do that for you.
Well,
So
I wanted to add to what you said though, because you said something about a pattern, and I also see a pattern with Coach Pop and the coaching tree that come from Coach Pop. And actually, I seen a stat that showed that a lot of the coaches that come from under the Coach Pop tree are successful. Ime Udoka is one of those coaches. Jacques Vaughn is one of those coaches. Budenholzer, I think even a Monty Williams. They just got fired, but
They
still
everywhere. They
they
everywhere.
might be considered good coaches. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I'm saying that to say far as blueprint, and also I'm just trying to bring up the conversation of the success and how Coach Pop had it with the big men with Duncan Robinson, and then you see success with coaches with even Monty Williams, no, not I mean, but Budenholzer with Giannis, or even the coach for the Grizzlies and them going out and getting Jared Jackson. The theme of these coaches having the formula of Coach Pop and making sure they get a big man to be significant and, you know what I'm saying, in their play. So I do see good things coming for the Houston Rockets because of it. You know what I mean? Y'all got Sengun and Ime, him being under the Coach Pop tree, and you see what he did with the Celtics in his first head coach attempt. So, and you know, I'll land the plane saying this. I know that it took like Akeem Olajuwon 8 seasons to you know what I'm saying, actually win it. So what I'm asking you, you see how Houston built around Akeem Olajuwon and got a championship. Do y'all have anybody on your team that you think that Ime will build around the same way they built around Olajuwon when y'all won it back then?
I don't. Well, one individual player, I don't believe so. But when you have Jalen Green, who he came from, like having Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, so I think he's seen something in that core where it's not they 24, 25. Now they are 20 and 21, 20 and 19 years old. So whatever philosophy that he had for those two guys, I think if he catch them early right now, build that up. I think he sees something out of all these guys. Really, like I said, he alluded to Alper Sengun being a weapon to a certain degree. Kevin Porter Jr. at the point guard position, being a catch 40% catch and shoot, and he only took 2 shot attempts at that. So Ime Udoka sees a lot of things, and as far as like all these guys in total. So I just think like Ime Udoka, he's going to really, you know, it's not going to be overnight success. Let's just get that out the way. It's not going to be overnight success. It's all about building winning habits and building good habits at that.
I agree. I agree. Hey, bro, I want to ask you a question. You say you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. Hey, you hear them talking about they try to for the Nets for Mikal Bridges, they want to trade that exchanging that number 3 pick. As a Nets fan, would you do that?
Nah, because the culture in Brooklyn is not building around their draft picks. We got Cam Thomas at the 27th pick. I thought he could have got more minutes in his second season. He didn't. You know, Jared Allen was a draft pick. He was picked round 1, number 22. That was the first good draft pick that Sean Marks got. It was up for contract time, and we was going to give him the bag or let him go, and we let him go, and that's how the whole James Harden situation even happened. Had we said yes to Jared Allen, we wouldn't been able to negotiate anything with James Harden, and I don't think that deal ever goes down. But I said that to say, Kenny Anderson, Derek Coleman, they were in the 90s, and Willie Green, he was the GM, and he was the GM for 6 years. What I'm getting at is that Sean Marks is not using the draft as a weapon. I think that he can, you know, he can give Cam Thomas minutes, he can give Day'Ron Sharpe minutes, you know, and by doing so, you know, you add to Nick Claxton, who was a second round draft pick, number 31st pick, second round 31st pick, and he's a draft pick. So again, I feel like the strength of GMs is the draft. But I said that to say, when you think about the 3rd pick and however good this pick will be, and you contrast this to Mikal Bridges, the reason why I say no is because of the last 28 games that Mikal Bridges played shows that, you know, we gave him a nickname in his first week here. We started calling him Brooklyn Bridges. You feel what I'm saying? And not only that, you know, he scored 40 points a few times, and he never did that in his career, like on some regular shit. I think he did it twice with the Suns, but that was it. And he did it like 5 times with us in 28 games. So that whole role change is the reason why I say no to the 3rd pick.
And he's a great defender.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's the last thing I was going to say is him being able to be a role player, to be on the bench and be the number 1 perimeter defender or be the number 1 scorer is something that you will have to develop from any rookie, even if they Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So case in point is, I'm keeping Mikal Bridges. Facts. I mean, I would. Word.
House, what's up with it, House? Hey, House, what you got on the topic tonight, House? What you got on the